This is the problem with having glasses.
Were we just here a minute ago? I feel familiar.
What's cracking, guys? Right off the bat, I tried to go to Finish Masters this morning. It says they're open. They're obviously not. 2 other trucks showed up and they're like, are they open? I'm like, apparently not. So we're at the next best Finish Masters, but it's not really that much better. It's the old Home Depot, so hopefully pick up a little bit of primer, some Scotch-Brite if they have it, and then whatever else I might need. Alright guys, so I'm here in the paint aisle. Just been wandering around trying to figure out what I need. I just got some paper drop cloth, a plastic drop cloth just to have because I don't have anything and I don't want to screw up the concrete or anything like that. But I think what I'm going to do is essentially I'm going to go with 2 of these cans. I think just for now so I can test it out and see exactly what I'm dealing with. The red I want to use is the red on the outside of my Del Sol, which is a little darker. So with that said, I kind of want to go with like a gray primer instead of a white primer just so I can keep the darkness there. And then as far as sandpaper, I think I'm going to go with some of these. This looks really abrasive. I might get a set of these because if I'm going to do the radiator support, then it needs a lot of sanding. And then I might go with this and then the gray 3M. I think that'll be good too. So yeah, anyways guys, I'm just wandering up and down the same aisle the whole time. I'm gonna try to just grab the primer. I got this stuff. I'll see how far this gets me, and then I'll head to the shop.
Thank you for shopping.
Alright guys, so that's it. Leaving Home Depot. Didn't want to spend too much time in there because that's always what I do. And so yeah, so I figured I might as well just grab what I needed and just get out of there. See what I use, see what I don't use. Maybe I wasted money, maybe I didn't. So nah, we'll see what happens. Alright, so at the shop, I got the Del Sol rolled out, trying to get as much done as I can. Still, it's Saturday today, actually, so everyone's got shit to do, and I kind of did, but I didn't actually want to do it, so I'm here at the shop trying to just get some stuff done because it just needed to get done. So, quick disclaimer, I'm basically out here, right? My basic goal for today is I want to get as much little things as I can get done while I have the time so I can kind of speed up throughout the week. So the reason I went to Home Depot is because I wanted to get some Scotch-Brite pads and anything else I might actually need to get the bay painted. Haven't done this before. I've talked to Dana a few times. I talked to Adam from Body Vision just to get an insight. You know, they both had the same basic advice. So props to you guys. Thank you so much for just always answering my random questions. So my first thing I want to tackle as a test to myself is the front radiator support. As you guys can kind of see, hopefully the lighting isn't too bad, but it's been re-welded over here, re-welded over there, sprayed black, you know, just because you had to get it down to bare metal to go ahead and paint again, or weld rather. But like you can see, it's kind of shitty. You know, it's not that great. So basically what I want to do, as you guys can see here, is I want to test what I have right now. So I have some red Scotch-Brite that isn't too bad. It's like some 3M stuff, and then I got some heavy duty that I want to use on the black welded areas because I know it's really thick there, and I got to scrape that up pretty well. So I just want to make sure that it's actually going to do what I want it to do. And then automotive primer. So just go through what I have. Got some 400 grit to kind of fine sand a bunch of stuff, and then you know, like I said, get some stuff done learn the tools that I have, and then hopefully get some primer on the front radiator support so I can do that kind of stuff. I know myself, I can't just jump all in. I have to just do little baby steps, but this is kind of to build my confidence, me personally. You guys might have a lot more confidence in doing this yourselves, but I do know that if I ever do something, I need to do it full loop. That means like start, middle, finish, and then I can repeat. I can't just do it all the first time. It'll never do right. And every time I do something like what I'm doing right now, you know, just going through the first loop, I find out all the things I could have done better. That's just me personally. Maybe you guys are a little different. Maybe you guys are the same. Let me know in the comments below. But this is me just going full loop, going through the steps, sanding, primer, seeing how bad I did, seeing how much I put too much pressure. Maybe I did it all right. It's the learning curve, guys. So let's get in this.
So I just want to take a second to say that some things I have learned through this entire process right now. Even though I haven't really dived in too hardcore, this is probably as far as I've ever gotten as far as a build, quote unquote. I mean, aside from a swap and turboing, things like that, actually caring about what my car looks like. I've learned now that any car moving forward, probably past the RSX, because that one's kind of too, but like, I think I'm gonna give a shit a lot more about how clean everything is. You know, I don't live on a ranch anymore. I don't live in the middle of nowhere. I can keep my stuff clean. There's 17 different layers of grease, grime, and gross on this car that, I mean, at this point, I've gotten to the point where I felt like, oh yeah, okay, I think I'm ready to prep. Nope, not even close. All I've really done is take off a top layer, and now it's like a thin, greasy shit that's still there. But, that's why I'm tackling the front radiator support right now, because this is as clean as I could get it. The power washer is just straight broke. So I'm gonna move from the front to the back. Like I said, learning what I'm doing, pressure, how many times I have to go over it. I don't wanna do anything too deep. I've got this one, I don't know if you can see, but this is super abrasive, and I was starting to see visually, like, I mean, I got thick ass glasses, we all know this, right? But like visually, I can see how deep this is putting marks in the paint. I didn't really know if the primer is gonna take over that, so I got a little spot over here that's pretty deep. I'll check that out after the primer. Until then, I'm going with this. I think it's like, I don't know what it is, but it's much more fine, and it looks like this is enough scuff. So yeah, trial and error. Back to the time lapse. This is the problem with having glasses. I can't see shit. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I went over it with this guy right here for a little bit, and that kind of scuffed it up pretty well. But then I went over it with the more abrasive stuff a little bit more, and I started to see a lot more abrasion, but it wasn't deep, like it wasn't cuts and anything. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go over the whole thing with this guy because it needs it. It literally needs it. And if I'm gonna try and test this out,
I can, you know, scuff up the bottom part a little bit more, but even then you won't even tell because it's so like booger welded a little bit. But this top half is looking pretty smooth. The little pockets are looking kind of good. I got some test areas and stuff like that. So after I went over it with this, I went over it again with this guy. I'm going to keep going over it just a little bit more, you know, until I'm happy with it, until I feel like, okay, cool, I think I got the hang of this. And then I'll give it a white down, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so I tried to find the air compressor tool thing, but I don't know, I'm having a... I guess I could use that one. I don't care anymore. Just gonna use some acetone. I don't even know if that's the proper thing to use, but I'm gonna clean off the surface and then just start, you know, prepping around other things. But I still got a lot of the sanding stuff on there, so I want to just give it a quick wipe so the surface is at least clean, and then on to the next stuff, you know. Yeah, boy, over here setting up like a scene from Dexter or some shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I just got a giant drop cloth because it was really cheap, because I want to protect the concrete as best as possible, obviously, and I don't really want to overshoot anything else in the bay because, like I said, I'm testing. So I just got everything kind of laid over. We just got only the radiator support exposed, and we're gonna go from here. So all you guys out there that do paint specifically, don't judge me. I don't know what I'm doing. I kind of know how to paint, but I kind of don't know how to paint. You can obviously tell that. I just enjoy doing that. So, you know, if you're gonna hate, I don't care. And it looks like I have a lot of grease and shit all over the bottom of the radiator right here, but honestly, dude, like, it's just a black radiator, which kind of makes me think that maybe this radiator was replaced in the past, because the primer that's on the firewall is gray, but this is black, and the more I like acetone it, the more like red I can take off until like it's not coming off anymore. So I don't know, I'm kind of feeling like maybe this was replaced before, which, you know, it's all the stuff you find out years later, right? But I don't really care. It's really cool. So gonna give it one more wipe down, and then we're just gonna get to primer. First coat done, nothing heavy, just a light coat. Might have looked like I was just fucking holding it down and spraying for a while. It's because I was, but yeah, just wanted to make sure I got everything covered at least once. Gonna give it like 5-10 minutes, and then I'll do it again. All right, so I don't think I'm completely done yet. I think I'm gonna go over it a couple more times. I kind of see some spaces that I could hit a little better, but I'm super juiced about this, guys. I'm doing a lot of work that I've been meaning to do, and I finally had time, so I'm just like, I gotta knock this out. So let's take a look. Like I said,
I honestly just wanted to hit the radiator support just to see what I'm dealing with exactly, and if this is totally doable with spray cans. Obviously if you've watched anything on YouTube, you totally know it's totally doable with spray cans, but I had to know for myself, and I know the radiator support was the ugliest part in my opinion, so I wanted to tackle that first, and I'm pretty proud of myself. I'm pretty happy that this is totally something that I'm gonna knock out. There's a lot more cleaning I gotta do, a lot more prepping, obviously. Oh, I almost dropped the camera. A lot more prepping, a lot of you know that. So I just wanted to knock this radiator support out, get some confidence in myself. Totally doable. I don't know, I'm pretty happy, guys. If you like this, definitely smash that like button for me. Subscribe for more. If you really like this, I'll have more footage pretty soon. I just need to do more cleaning and more stuff like that, and we'll get going, guys. So thanks for tuning in for another video, and catch you in the next one. Peace.